Welcome back to the Timeline Ranch. So today I'm going to be installing it's a Permaculture 3040 models, what it's called. Originates in India. Basically it is a 30 foot by 40 foot rectangle. It's for areas that are flat is where you primarily want to do it, or you can flatten off an area and make it work. Basically you berm it up all the way around and it traps whatever rainfall falls in that section. And then on the south side, one corner, you'll dig a pit, maybe three feet deep, and plant trees around that pit. So the thought behind it is, as I understand it, is the shade from the trees will help cut down on evaporation and help the grass grow in the area. That's why you dig the pit on the south side to where the shade of the tree is cast, into the 3040 section. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. I'll show you what tools I've got. As you can see, I've got the excavator and the instrument here. It's just a level point. So I've got the instrument, and then I bought a decent little compass here to establish my east-west. Some string, nothing fancy, string, little marker paint. So on my property here, east-west is from here to that dead yucca you see, that direction. So this section here, I'm actually going to do two of the 3040 models. One, I'm going to dig a pit just in one corner, which is the way they do it in India. The other one, I'm going to dig a trench all the way down the south side and try that out. And we'll observe over the years how it works, how it changes, how everything grows in there. Well, let's get started. So I walk around in the section that I'm going to clear out for the permaculture model. I'm going to clear everything that's in here just to see what grows back after it's been altered. So we've got some creosote bushes here. We've got one clump of sotol, which I'm going to transplant there. We've got some hairy grama grass. I don't know what type of shrub this is, but we've got those in here. A few cactus. But there's not a whole lot in here. Got an eagle claw cactus there, which I'll be taking down to the cactus garden. That's pretty much it that's in here. Little shrubs, grass, creosote bushes. Got a decent looking rainbow cactus. So all this organic material I'm clearing out of this section where the 3040 will be. When I dig that pit in that corner, I'm going to smash all this down into that pit. It'll be the moistest area in this section. Alright, so I got the majority of it cleared out where the 3040 model will be. This is the north facing side of it. So I'll still probably have to clear a little bit more. I need 80 feet, about 30 feet, and then I'll put a little berm in the middle to separate the two different versions I'm going to do of it. Yeah, it's pretty close right there. Once I get it leveled out. So I've got the tape stretched taut and put the compass above it so I can eyeball it to make sure it's east-west. And it is pretty close right there. So I need to clear just a little bit more over there to hit the 80-foot point. And then I'll be going 30 foot out and then 80 foot back to make my big rectangle. So I got all the brush cleared out of the 3040 section, well, the two 3040 sections. So I'm gonna lay out exactly where it's gonna be, and then I'll dig a trench on the outer edge to build a berm, you know, using the spoils from the trench to build the berm around these sections, the 3040 sections. Looks pretty close. What's enough for this rocket ship? Well, that's my north-south side. I'll do the same thing down there, the other corner. So when I dig this trench down here, I'm going to use that dirt to build the berm through here. And then my midpoint, I'll have to haul dirt from the outer edge in to divide the two 40-foot sections. And the other reason I'm setting this 3040 model up right here is that pond that I dug over there. I'll show you that real quick. So this east-west side, that side faces north. All this higher elevation kind of slopes down this way, so when I build this berm up, it's going to channel all that water down towards this other pond that I've started here. It's not going to be a real big pond, it's just a deep little pocket to hold some extra water. That way I can achieve my 30-40 models and channel the water into the pond. Keep it from running off and going down to the lower pond. I've got plenty of water already coming from there because of all this surface area on the side of the mountain and all this surface area out here that flows down towards the creek down by the building. Well, let me finish laying this out. I'll start digging some trenches along the edge there. Once I get those in, I'm going to have to shoot this. That's what this level's out here for. And make sure all this is flat through here, nice and level. And then the berms, I want them to be as level as I can get them as well. Got the trench dug almost all the way around. There's a little spot right there where my instrument's at. Down there at the corner. I'm smoothing out the berms right now. That's the divider between the two 30-40 models. Then I'll switch to the little 18-inch bucket to dig this trench down the south side after I get this graded out inside of here. Right now it's all this slopes that direction, so I need to make it level. So I've got the berm flattened off on this first 30-40 section all the way around there. I'm going to start grading this section in here to make it level. Alright, so I got this other one graded out that I'm sitting in with the machine. I'm gonna go ahead and dig this pocket right here, the sump hole, and that's where the trees will be planted right around this little section here. Mesquite, acacia, different drought hardy trees. Well, it's pretty much done. The only thing I need to do now is throw that brush that was cleared out of this area into the trench and the pit on the other side of the petition between the two 3040 permaculture models. So I've got my trench here. It's going to drain into the pond. I'll dig it bigger than it is now, but that's where the pond's going to be. Well, this is on the south side of the 3040 layout. And the reason you do that, just to recap, is so that the trees, when they grow in, the shadow of the tree is cast over this area and makes the grass grow better, and kind of retains the moisture a little bit better. So this is the pit. This is the model that they do in India. It's just like a 4 foot by 4 foot, 3 foot deep pit. And then my version is a trench all the way down the south side. Well, that's about all I got for this Permaculture 3040 model. See you on the next one.